Good morning, everybody. Sorry, we didn't actually film like a closing down sort of video of last night from going out with the dolphins on the ocean, but you know, as you were seeing, beautiful weather, beautiful day, and we saw bottlenose dolphins right up alongside the boat. Wonderful experience. What you didn't get to see actually was us boom netting. I'd never heard of this before. No? No. Basically what they do is like put like a fishing net basically off the side of the boat, and you jump in, so you cling onto the net for dear life. If you're on the right side of the net, which we weren't, basically you just hold on with your hands and you get dragged through the waves and you just see how long you can hold on for. If you're at the other end,
where we were,
you get a tidal wave of water pinning you against the net like a fish. The current's so strong you can't physically move any part of your body. You can't even climb yourself out of the water, so if the wave goes over your head you start drowning.
Like I did. So
we have suffered from rope burns across our bodies from being pinned against a rope net. Extremely painful. Those knees are blistered. So yeah, if we do that again, we'll make sure we go on the right side and actually enjoy ourselves like everybody else did. Because we had to cut it off short because it was so painful. We were in so much pain.
I think it would have. I think the only reason it was so bad is because there was a bunch of young girls on the other side, and I think the captain was trying to get their bikinis off. You get pulled along so fast.
Yeah, the strapless bikini tops, which a couple of them were. Yeah. And they did say that actually. He did say the captain would try and get them off. Oh, there we go. Anyway, lessons learned. It was great. It was still a great fun day out anyway, regardless. So this morning we're heading off to do the trip up to Cape Reinga, which is the most northern part of New Zealand. We get to see where the oceans collide together. Yep. My arm's aching, so we can't talk for much longer. Right, so yeah, early start, up at 6. Got to catch our bus in about sort of 10 minutes time. And yes, we'll film as we go along, so we'll see you there.
So welcome to a rainforest in New Zealand. Yep, this is it. We're fortunate it's not actually pelting down cats and dogs, so it could be worse, but yeah, you'll get a few drips and bits and pieces from this. It's actually a really good time of the morning to come and see the bush.
So as you heard, we've arrived at the rainforest, as our guide has said. This trees are incredible. Look at the size of this one. I'd say they're about between 600 to 800 years old here. Legendary trees of Kiwi. That's the biggest one there. So that's the spelling of the Kauri tree, Kauri. Look at this one. Wow, I don't know if you can really tell how big that is on camera. That is definitely the biggest one we've seen. That's the rainforest one done there, isn't it? Don't know where we're heading to next. We're going to do a part of the 90-mile beach as part of this trip as well, so looking forward to it. This is the best tour guide as well, Willy. Mr. Willy, he's brilliant.
If you look further out there, there's a little bit of a hill. It's a dormant and sleeping volcano, and then further out to the right, and then this bit of land, that actually used to be an island once upon a story, way before my time. So it'll be good to get off the coach.
Turned up at Cape Reinga. I'll show you the view. So this is where the Tasman Sea and the Pacific meet up in the middle. I believe it must be these sort of crests of waves. They said it's very, very calm today, so there's going to be no actual crashing waves against each other, but sand dunes. We'll be heading down to the sand dunes a bit later to do this sand dune boarding. I'm not sure. Oh, blimey, we're attempting to go up this hill, but it's a lot steeper now you're on it than it actually looks. Ooh. Oh, wow. There's the collision. We'll take a look down to the lighthouse in a moment. So there are spottings of sharks and everything out here, just whales, because you see how flat it is. So I'll try and show you, you can see the centre of the dark patch running in like a tube straight down the centre, and then you've got the Tasman Sea waves coming in on the sides, front and back. Well, we've arrived now. So how far have we got to London? 9,735 nautical miles, or 18,029 kilometres. That's how far away from home we are right now. As you'll see, there is a lonely tree on the end of the rock, and according to Maori tradition, that is where the when a Maori passes away, their spirit goes up in the air and then gets absorbed into that tree, down into the earth, where they travel down to a certain bay and head to Haiwiki?
Hawaii.
Yeah, I think it's called Haiwiki, which is like their spiritual home, where they all get together. So that's where their spirit goes, through that tree, into the earth. Unfortunately, it's a very cloudy day. We would see the Three King Islands out at sea, but it's very overcast. So, in addition to learning about all the Maori culture from our tour bus driver, it's been really informative actually. We've been driving for like 4.5 hours and he hasn't stopped talking once, I don't think. He knows everything.
About 10 minutes maybe.
Maybe 10 minute break. But anyway, it's great though, he's learning so much. And he's getting us to learn a Maori song, which I'll film later once we've all got good enough practice and know the words. And I'll film the song for you. So that's really cool. Gets the community together.
Here we are, we're at the sand dunes. And hopefully we'll go and find a nice big sand dune. So So there she is, that's the river we're going down, this little stream, Te Paki stream. Give these guys a bit of a wave. Kia ora bro, what's up? Alright, everyone ready? Woohoo! Woo! Yeehaw! Just in case someone's behind us around the corner. Nobody? Awesome! See, oh, that's a nice big dune up there, eh? Keen. Unfortunately, the escalator's broken, so we're going to have to walk up today. Great. Not bad for my first time. So this looks like a nice big one, or we can go to these smaller ones in front of us. What do you reckon, big or small? Big! That was a silly question.
Right, well, sorry, I'm just cleaning you up. Obviously we weren't able to take Ollie up there with us to film this on the way down, but I'll show you the sand duning that boarding that we've just done. Try not to get any sand in the camera. Right to the top. Yeah, I got the smaller one and Kelly came on the large one. She shot straight across me.
My arm's killing me. I just saw it flat.
Oh, back on the big hot bus. The aircon's not great, but yeah, we're going to have a several hours drive back to Paia, but we're going to stop off at the world's greatest fish and chip restaurant. So we think. So we'll wait and see. You might have to give it a go. Sorry, excuse all the external noise. That's where we were.
So when I was applying for this job, they said, you know, what experience or qualifications have you got to drive on the beach? I said, I've got all these speeding fines. And they were like, yeah, sweet, oh cool. So it just goes to show speeding is your friend. I think it's about 44 of you, so I reckon we'll push it out if we get stuck, no worries. Okay, this looks like a bit dodgy. Oh, I wonder how deep this is. It looks pretty deep actually. Oh gee, didn't know that was there. Okay.
Through the stream.
Oh, so far so good.
The tank. Yep, I think we're gonna get there. Nice. Oh, she's got a big smile. Goodness me. Alright, we'll just give ourselves some room. And anyone want to go and touch the water? We'll get out, eh? Yeah, let's go out. Alright, so we just stepped off the bus on the 90-mile beach, which is actually 56 miles long, we've been told. Just for your little educational lesson. I don't know if you can see in the distance there with the camera. Yeah, there's another hole in the rock out there. Exactly. It's gorgeously warm with a slight bit of rain, which is perfect. Time to wash off the sand from the dune boarding. You've got to get around that cove when timing the waves.
I better concentrate.
This is the bluff.
There's actually a big channel in there where the waves roll back into the sea, where this rock is in front of us. It actually pulls all the water from and around the rocks. about a metre or two just out from their rock. There's a big hole. It'll just sink one of our tyres into it. So we need to avoid that by driving wide. Anyone want to walk around? Yeah, buses don't tend to float very well in seawater. We did ask for an amphibious bus, but apparently the mechanics couldn't do it. Alright, let's go for it. No worries, mate. Just like a woman.
We did it.
Might just
turn around to see
Just over here. Yeah, looks a bit tired, eh?
That is a real Kauri tree that's now been converted into a staircase onto the mezzanine floor. Very impressive. I'll show you the coffee table in a minute that Kelly and I want, but it's $4.5 grand. Oh, super. 40 grand. So that's obviously, this is US dollars we're talking about, so, you know, 2/3 of that price for the UK. This guy is working hard, creating more things. Right, up to you. Going inside a tree. Yeah, it is, yeah, we're like a hobbit. Oh. Wow. That's awesome. It's incredible, it looks like a painting. Oh, and that's where we were earlier today. We walked down there. So that staircase that we've just gone up is actually for sale. Want to guess? Guess?
Yeah, you're wrong.
$2.5 million US dollars. I think that would just be greedy to take that away. I mean, it's all built in here for a reason, because it's a dedicated Kauri tree, you know, museum. So, oh well.
Alright, so we'll break it down and then we'll join it together. So me first. Ta-to, 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 tahiru wa toru fa,
Tahiru wa toru fa,
xiawahi,
xiawahi.
and we'll put it all together, see what it sounds like. Dog's breakfast, here it comes. Ta-to, ta-to, tahiru wa toru fa, xiawahi. Your turn. Ta-to, ta-to, tahiru wa toru fa, xiawahi. Alright, a couple more turns I think.
Ranganui Fish Shop. It's meant to be the greatest fish and chip shop in the world, so we'll soon see, because I'm very particular with my fish and chips. Well, the chips, they've got to be just done right. Do you think they're going to do it right, Kelly?
We'll see.
I'm skeptical, but I'm intrigued. No, I didn't. Oh, other than the weather. Pretty nice view of us having our chips. I was diving under the water for like a minute at a time. Oh, it's an oyster catcher.
Mm-hmm.